Hey everybody. I'm sort of testing this to see if it works. Facebook Live has been weird. Yay! Hey Allison. Cool. How are you? I tried going live earlier in another group and it did not work. But I updated my app and all that kind of stuff. So it's working. Awesome. Cool. Michelle, hi. Hey guys. So today's been a weird day for me. I went to bed really late last night and I woke up really early this morning and I've been kind of awake ever since. Well, I've been awake ever since, except I took a little nap. But I had posted actually, because we're doing this, nurturing the creative universe thing here in this group. You may or may not know that. It's just a play with creation every day. And I had posted, hey, who wants to have a cleaning party with me today? And I had actually blocked off today to clean my room, my bedroom, and my closet. My closet is a disaster right now. And it's funny because it actually, I've been wanting to do, this has been something I have been avoiding for a long time. And I just was having a chat with a friend and I realized, wow, I've been avoiding this for months, actually. Like I've been saying that I really need to do it. I really want to do it. And I haven't for months. And so today I was like, today is the day. And I like blocked off my calendar. And there was some stuff that I think I did post in this group, hey, who wants to, have a cleaning party tomorrow? I was going to do some stuff on video just to see if anybody else wanted to come and play. And all day long, I've just been like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. And here's the thing is we don't like, I'm inspired to create and I love creating a lot, like daily. And sometimes it's kind of not there, and what do we do in those moments, And part of it to me was like, I really, there was some stuff I needed to get to this morning that was more kind of time sensitive. So I really needed to handle some stuff in my business this morning. And it took like some hours. And so there was that, but it's like, right now I'm just like, I'm tired. Like I feel like just sort of watching movies and sleeping. I may do that. I may not. We'll see what happens. But one thing I know is anytime I do a Facebook Live, for some reason, it always puts me in a better mood. So, and I made a commitment that I would be here in this group every day playing with this conversation about creation during this time, during the coronavirus crazy craze. So here I am. And I was like, I could just skip it and maybe nobody would notice. But no, I'm here because I've committed to being here. And I'm also here because I'm choosing to, it's like, it's not like I'm committed to being here for you all or anything, I mean, I love playing with people. I love contributing to people. I am committed to contributing to people, but it's more like for me, because if I stop creating, I know what's going to happen and it's not a pretty situation. I am so much happier when I'm creating. And today it's so funny because I'm like, I don't really feel like creating. And yet I also sort of, I also know if I was creating, I would probably be having more fun today. And what's really cool about it is with the tools of access, none of it's wrong. Like none of it's wrong. And I mean, it's not just the tools of access, but what that's invited me to is really going, okay, so today I don't feel like doing a whole lot, and that's not wrong. I don't have to do anything. It's also not right. Like I don't have to make myself do anything. I don't have to make myself not do anything. I can choose in every 10 seconds. and it's fine, And so I've just been sort of giving myself space with it. And one of the things that I know is that when I give myself space around creation, when I give myself space around, around like on those days, because there are, not often, but I do have these days sometimes where I'm like, I don't really feel like doing anything. When I give myself the space, then I know like tomorrow I'm going to wake up and be on fire, I know that there's some, it's always going to change. And what happens is things don't change. You need to be reminded of today, Venus. Yeah. I was like, maybe somebody would appreciate hearing this. But everything always changes. Everything always changes. We can count on that. That's the only thing we can count on. Everything changes. Everything is going to change. And so if you give yourself space when you're in a space that's not so fun or not like a little funky or whatever, it's like the change can occur more organically and faster. Like if I was like, if I was like beating myself up and judging myself and like, I need to be creating, it would actually be, such a, like I would have to dig my heels in with myself and my own mind in a way, rather than just going, okay, so right now I just don't really feel like it, Now, here's like what else I've been sort of doing in my own world is going, cool, there's some things that I would like to do today. And this whole thing about, so kind of making a little bit of a deal with myself of like, hey, I do know that when I choose to create, it changes the energy. And so Brandy, you're so funny. When I choose to create, it changes the energy. So I know I can choose that at any time. And creation can look like a lot of things, For me, it's like moving my body, doing something like fun and kind of productive, or like playing, like talking to people, whatever. Like it can look a lot of different ways. So I'm like, cool. If I want to just be a vegetable for the rest of the night, I can do that. I'm going to give myself space to do that. And at the same time, I'm like, I know that if I do a couple things before I go to bed tonight, I'm actually going to like start the momentum of creation in a different way. And so I've basically kind of made that, commitment to myself. It's like, there's 3 things that I would like to do before I go to bed tonight. I'm not going to say what they are, not because I'm hiding it from you, but I know me, and if I say it out loud, I probably won't do it. So I'm not going to tell you all 3 of them, but I will tell you that one of the things. So this is where I want to talk also about this cleaning my space, cleaning my room and my house and my closet. Is I know that there's, and I literally just realized today, oh my God, I've been avoiding that since like November, like literally since November. I've been like, I need to clean my closet. I don't want to clean my closet. I need to clean my closet. I don't want to clean my closet. And it's actually gotten to a point where there's kind of like no room in my bedroom. Like everything is sort of all over the place now. And I'm really OCD, so I don't like that. But I'm really getting how it's getting to a point where it's like, okay, I'm spending so much energy kind of resisting this that if I just did it, it would change. So I asked myself, like, if I chose this, oh my God, it would change so much. Like I'm already feeling the energy of it, So I'm like, okay, cool. This needs to happen, And so I know me, and I know that if I do one thing in the direction of that, it will change the energy. So I was looking at it today, like I was in my bathroom today, and I'm like, I could clean out one drawer today. Like I could, clean out one drawer. And if I make that agreement with myself, like if I make that sort of like deal with myself, like, okay, I'm going to go clean one drawer in my bathroom, and then I don't have to do anything else today. A lot of times what happens with me is I get on a roll. And then I start actually doing more. Like I could very well clean my whole bathroom tonight if I chose to clean one drawer. I could do the whole room. Who knows? We'll see. But, or I could do like my shoes in my closet, pull all my shoes out, and it's just like, it's a little bit of a mind game that we can play with ourselves of just like, hey, I'm going to take a half an hour and just do a little bit of this. And, maybe you just do a little bit and you've started, or maybe you, do a little bit and then you're really excited to keep going. Or maybe you do a little bit and then you're like it totally changes the energy, So that's for me, one thing that I'm definitely going to do before I go to bed tonight is something in my room, my bedroom, which includes my bathroom and my closet. Something in there beyond just putting clothes away, that moves me in the direction of what I'd actually like to create with it. And it's almost like popping the cork, just starting to, because the thing is that the things that we avoid are, when we avoid things, it creates this huge energy drain in our worlds, and it really it sucks energy out of our worlds. And I really didn't realize until today, I was talking to Leah, who's listening. And I was like, oh my God, I've been avoiding this since November. Holy fuck, I didn't realize that. And sometimes what I do is I'll pay somebody to come and help me. That's another great manipulation I have of myself when I want to clean out my house, which right now, for a lot of us, maybe most of us in the world, that's not as much of an option. Although I don't really care, but the person that I would love to pay to come and help me doesn't live in Colorado. She lives in North Carolina. So she's a little far away. But I used to have her come over, and I used to make a time and be like, hey, noon on Sunday, block off 3 hours. And she would come, and I would never feel like doing it, but she'd be here. We'd have an appointment, and then we would do it. And then in 3 hours, my whole house would be clean. And I don't I'm talking about organizing. I don't clean my house. I don't like cleaning. I don't like cleaning. I mean, I do, I sweep and stuff, but the deep cleaning, I don't do. I pay somebody else to do that. But I love to go through my stuff and organize, and I'm always getting rid of stuff. I love to get rid of things that don't work anymore in my space. And it's been too long since I've done this in my closet and my room, and it's gotten full. I like buying clothes. So I'm I either have to move into a new house with a massive closet, or I need to get rid of some clothes. When I buy clothes, I need to get rid of some clothes to make room, I don't have a huge closet. I do have a bigger closet than a lot of people, but it's not massive. It's not as big as I would like it to be. So, there's just a pragmatic thing there, so it's what have you been avoiding, and what creation do you just not feel like doing that if you did it, if you chose it, it would change things. It would set the wheels in motion in a different way for you. And what if you could just do one thing, or just do, a little teeny bit to just play, and start creating something, and there's, for me, this nurturing the creative universe kind of challenge, or whatever you want to call it, conversation. It's really, for me, there's a lot of things that I have not been doing in my life, that I love to do, dance, listen to music, play on my yoga silk. Cleaning my house, I don't love to do, but I love to have a really organized house, so that I enjoy having the result of that. Painting. So I'm always creating in my business. That's sort of standard, but it's these other aspects of creation that I'm inviting all of us to in this time that we actually kind of have time for, to really start to actually, because to me, it's not just oh yeah, I'm going to paint because I have a couple days and then I'm never going to paint again. For me, I'm asking to really bring some of these energies and these things back into my life. in a way. And you know how when you just sort of do things enough times over and over, you build sort of a habit, you like things get incorporated into your life in different ways. And so it's just the choosing of it. And sometimes it just takes a little nudge, a little push, a little boom, to make that happen and to step into that. So yeah, so I'm asking for that with this nurturing the creative universe. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a slow start, but I wanted to come and make this video and just talk about it, because it's not about being perfect, and it's not about getting anything perfect. And we've all got a lot going on right now. Like there's a lot of intense energy in the world. I know I'm like really need my bars run, really need some body work. So, there's that too, like just, tending to my body, which I normally am like, I do a lot of that. Like I get a lot of body work, and I do like infrared sauna and, floating, like I do the isolation float tanks and get body work and stuff like that. So that's not happening right now. I can't go to the sauna. I can't go to the float tank. I can't go to yoga, those kind of things. So it's cool to me. I'm like, wow, this is great, because I get to choose this in a really different way for me. And sometimes we just need a moment. Today I feel like was a bit of a moment. My body actually feels tired today, and that's not normal for me. My body hardly ever feels tired. I usually have a ton of energy. So I'm just being with it and playing and seeing, but I know it's 7 p.m. right now where I am. And before I go to bed tonight, there's 3 things I'm going to do. And one of them is something in my bedroom. And we'll go from there, and tomorrow's a new day, and I could get off this Facebook Live and go fucking crazy. You never know. You never know what's about to happen in 10 more seconds. And I love Leah said the rumble before the tsunami. That is very common for me as well. And this is also a thing, like if you know how you create and kind of your rhythm with creation, it's like there's a huge change that I've just been kind of ushering in today, even today in my business, and just a lot of new energies and new creations and new people and just moving things around, not even like a lot of new people, but just moving things around. And it's like that's it. Like sometimes there is this sense of like the slow, like the water goes out before the tsunami comes, right? The quiet before the big creative burst. So I recognize that too. That happens with me a lot. And I might be like a frickin' Energizer bunny tomorrow, we'll see. But what can you do, even if you don't feel like it, what can you do today to just nurture the creative universe of you? Whatever that is. And it might be one teeny, maybe you take a little piece of paper and you draw a flower, but those little things can set in motion a whole universe of creation. And if we don't have to get it right and we don't have to not get it wrong, there's a lot available to us that it just really takes the choice for creation. And creation is a beautiful energy. It's a very nurturing energy. And so much changes when we choose that energy. So just wanted to come and play and say hi and invite you to do something today. And maybe we'll have, tomorrow I have like a packed day. I have a very full day tomorrow, but, I'm gonna say, by Saturday night, I'm gonna have my room is gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. So let's see, how we go and how that all shows up. Thanks guys for being here, and I'm really grateful for you, really grateful for these conversations during this time, and have an awesome day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.